collaborating in the music industry. You know, you do it independently, and also you've been seeing it doing with Ghazi. You know, I feel like y'all do a great job of showing the power of collaboration over competition in the music industry. You know, and I see in past interviews you always spoke about how it's just you putting up your own money. But it seems like once you collaborated with someone with the common goal, it seems like things went up for you, even on an independent level.
Yeah. So shout out to Ghazi. I was at first when I was just doing distribution, releasing my own music, just through his company, and he was seeing my numbers.
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, cool, let's do an album. So when it was time to do an album, I think like 2015, 16, I did the Real Niggas Back in Style album. I had the single Make a Living. So it's my first time ever working with pushing a single and radio play and marketing and playlisting and
having that team
promo run and all that. So it's like, you know, that was actually my first time dealing with that. Like we would be on the road, like 5 different like cities a day. In the car, driving a van or whatever, pull up, I gotta get out, go in here, do an interview. Shout out all these DJs that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out 1.1159, woo, 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 in the early morning mix. Like, you get what I'm saying? You got a list of like 20 people to shout out. Like,
and see, you a veteran in the game, so a lot of people don't know about that press run that you have to do in the city.
It's hard. Then you might wake up, sleep in the car, you got a phone call from your girl, she tripping, and you got to go in here and press these people.
Kids,
it's a lot. It's a lot. So, like I said, that was my first time really dealing with that, like as in pushing the record. That's one of my biggest records to this day. But is you gotta understand, like when I wanted to become a rapper, I didn't know all of that. I didn't know all the ins and outs of it. But when it was brought to my opportunity, okay, cool, this is the record we're gonna push. We're like, okay, cool, this is what we're gonna put behind it. I brought my half. I didn't sit back and just let this other person invest in me without me investing into myself.
Hold up your part.
Yeah, so like he can't want it more than I want it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And he gonna look at you, okay, as a liability than an asset. Okay, what are you bringing to the table? You got to believe in it just as much as I believe in it. You know what I'm saying? So this is your craft. I'm going to get behind and help you push, but I would love for you to push too. And this is the same thing I teach my artists.
I was gonna. My question was too, man, for you to just speak on the power of collaboration when two bosses link up and do good business. So, man, you know what I'm saying? When you want to collaborate, stand on business, come correct.
So ever since then, he always looked at me like in a different light because a lot of people come to him with their hand out. Not willing to invest into themselves, not even believing in themselves, but just got their hand out. You know what I'm saying? So
that's awesome. So for my next question, so like I said, you are a veteran in the rap game over 10 years now, man. But I've been seeing you make the transition from artist to exec. Man, and preparing for this interview, I've been studying your moves, and man, you've been very diligent, on point, and calculated with your moves as a, you know, or how you run your label. But I want you to just speak on that experience and you know, your journey from going to artist to exec and what it's like just being a CEO running your label now.
Like I've been doing everything myself since I started. So it's already had that mind frame there. Yes, you run across people that help you along the way. Everybody needs help. But I've always been hands-on with everything I do. Like I really never had no manager. I really always wanted to make sure it get done because it's like, you know, coming from the streets, you really don't trust a lot of people.
Facts.
So that plays a lot of part to the music also because a person can sell you dreams, tell you anything, and then it don't be that. And then you just out of luck. Plus, I know how I'm gonna push myself. So if somebody hit the booking email and be like, hey, we got 20,000 for Philthy up over here, I know I'm gonna get on top of it so I can lock in that deposit and that date.
Facts.
But this other person, he might be going through it with his girl or read the email and didn't respond or whatever, and we just lost out. So I don't never want to feel like that, and I don't want to lose on the behalf of somebody else.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So I always had that mindset, that boss mentality. I always pushed for more, always wanted better. So with the label, like this whole year, I kind of like fell back from really as rapping as much and focus on building them. You get what I'm saying? We did the Infrastructure album with all the artists on the album. We just did the Motion Family. So I'm just like putting them all in the limelight. So now for them to follow up with their solo albums And you know, we've been doing good. You know, they getting a lot of spotlight on them right now. A lot of people paying attention to them, and a lot of them been rapping for a while and might not have been getting as much traction that they get now.
Yes.
So it's feeling good. You know,
that's dope, and I love to see your growth, man. It seems like you taking, like you said, you've always had the mindset from day one being an artist, being a boss, but it seems like you taking all your experience for 10 years, and just passing it on.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah. I mean, I can't teach you nothing if I ain't been through it.
Facts.
I can't, you know, a teacher can't teach you nothing if she ain't ever went to school to learn nothing.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And that's true collaboration, man. For my next question, so, you know, with your FOD label, you know, you just released the album called Motion Family.
Yeah.
And from listening to it and even seeing the visuals, you know, the album cover, man, I'm really getting some collaboration over competition vibes with your family.
Yeah.
Could you speak on the album, and then could you tell us what Motion Family means, or what the word motion means from somebody who's not from Cali?
I mean, the motion don't even just mean from Cali. It just periods. Like, you just got something going on.
Okay.
Like, you that dude. Like, you feel me? Like, just making shit happen. You the boss. You feel me? You got some traction. You feel me? It could be the bitches after you. It could be you got a hot single out. It could be like you having some money. It could be like
motion right now.
Yeah. You could be dressed nice. You having motion. You could shit caught a flight to Miami for the weekend. Just you doing something productive.
Yeah. So anybody can have some motion.
Yeah. And like when I do my titles and stuff, I don't just do it for myself.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I do it for the people around the world that's able to relate.
Yeah.
So it ain't just about just us. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you doing your thing, you have emotion.
Facts.
As long as you doing something, if you had a zip of weed today and tomorrow you got a pound, you have emotion.
You have emotion.
You know what I'm saying?
So I guess the album, the name really explains itself. Family Emotion, man.
Yeah, no, these my artists. Okay. We all have emotion. You know what I'm saying? We all looking good. We all sounding good. You get what I'm saying? We all being positive. We all being productive. You get what I'm saying? So and each artist on the album are from different sides of Oakland. You know what I'm saying? So I'm touching different areas. Sections. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They all have emotion where they from.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, could you give us some of your artists' names, man? Because like I said, I really tapped into the tape. And I ain't gonna lie, with these artists you signed, you got some competition.
Yeah.
Like,
so
they rapping.
We got Killer Fonte from 85th.
Okay.
We got Just Bang from the Murder Dubs. We got Dollar Dane from Greenside. We got Tudor Bands. He from 62nd and Hayes.
Okay.
And we got Skinny T from Seminary.
One of my favorites. I seen you just drop the truth with him.
Yeah.
That motherfucker go hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Y'all
but that's just on that album. That's not all the artists.
Okay.
We got Lil Steve. We got Lil Trey. We got Lil Bud. We got my nephew, J Money. We got Matt Guy Debo. We got Roscoe Fetty. We got Visa.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So the list go on.
Yeah, hey, y'all definitely go tap in with the whole Motion family, Philthy, and the whole label got. And take it from me, like I said, I really tapped into the album. I really been listening to these artists. They got some heat. Mm-hmm. They got some heat. So I definitely like that.
Elevate my game for the 100th time. You can hold me down through these troubled times. I'll be another victim to my stubborn pride. Hold me down through these troubled times. Be another victim to my stubborn pride. Stuck in the grind. Stuck in the grind, I'm stuck in the grind. Look me in my eyes, call me on my lies. I'm stuck in this grind, I'm stuck in this grind. Middle of the night, kitchen lights is on. Roll me up a back, then I light the stove. Taught her stay calm when the crisis on. Say I die alone, I set my life upon. High Park hustle, speaking hyperbole. Translation, get the money, never wife up. Clip is full already, now it's time to go. Shoulder full already, where these stripes should go. Crash got opinions, how my life should go. I'm screaming, fuck them, they can suck it, die tonight, you know. Bullets, rain on them, cut the light support. My section ride for sport, every night of course. Dying every day, that's the price of war. Gang members spending thousands at the nicest stores. Levitate on 5-star luxury. Every time I ride, come for me. Stuck in the grind.